Welcome back, you guys. I just want to say thank you to all my people that have been liking the videos, watching the videos, commenting on the videos. That's greatly appreciated. Granted, I'm a small YouTube channel, I'm up and coming, but I still appreciate the love people have been giving me, regardless of how big or how small I am. I don't care about that. Make sure you just like the vid. That way, we keep growing as a community, and that way, my videos get put on the recommended slot, man. Make sure to comment anything you thought about the video, what your thoughts about it, your opinion, and any criticism, what I did right, what I did wrong. You know, we get to improve as together. And subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel that way. That lets me know that you enjoy the content I'm making. And I'll keep doing it. I'll keep doing it. And share the video with anybody you know, man. The more you share it, the more we grow, you know? That way, the video's about to start now. Let's get straight into that vid. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, baby. Today, we're going to be reacting to the truth about Giannis Antetokounmpo teaming up with Steph Curry on the Golden State Warriors by TheFlightMike. As you know, Giannis got hacked the other day, saying that he's going to the Warriors. He said F LeBron, F Chris Middleton, and a lot of stuff, man.
So earlier today, there was a ton of Giannis Antetokounmpo news, and
hold on, this video is way too loud. Let me turn it down so I can hear me. Hold on. Come on, man. Come on, man. YouTube, stop playing. There you go. Let me turn it down just a tad bit more. Alright, there we go. Good to go. Alright, let's get started, baby.
look, I understand that if you clicked on this video, you may think, oh, Flight Mike saw that Giannis Antetokounmpo tweeted that he's going to the Warriors, and therefore he is actually going to the Warriors. No. We all know anyone that has the slightest bit of intelligence could tell that Giannis was hacked, and some of the stuff that he said was just ridiculous, whoever this hacker was. But the funniest part of this entire hack to me is that the Milwaukee Bucks said that they're launching a full investigation when the hacker literally plugged in a Trippy Red Discord server.
Let's see this. Trippy Red Discord server. He said, sick of this, man. Manager told me to play. I didn't want to play. Now I got corona. Sick of this. My manager told me blah, blah, blah. Diagnosed with corona. I hate Asian people of kinks. Yo, this hacker was wildin', son. This hacker was going stupid.
And shouted out some of his other socials. So I don't expect this investigation to take very long. But honestly, Giannis Antetokounmpo's password must have been Antetokounmpo34 because it was way too easy to hack him and just send a bunch of tweets. Now, what we're going to be discussing today is how the Golden State Warriors have been preparing for this moment for years. And they've had experience.
Yeah, the Warriors are set to get Giannis, bro. I'm telling you. They're going to get the first round pick. And they're going to package a deal where they trade Andrew Wiggins with the first round pick and some other pieces to the Bucks to get Giannis, man. I'm telling you. But the Bucks ain't going.
Pursuing a star of Giannis's caliber before. So we're going to discuss what it's going to have to take to get this man in a Warriors jersey and the odds of it happening. Now, before we do that, guys, if you are new to the channel, but you are absolutely a diehard NBA fan, I know things are fairly slow because of the current pandemic. Please take a moment to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because we are on the grind to 400,000 subscribers, pandemic or not. And furthermore, I am going to be live streaming on Twitch tonight at 9 p.m. Pacific time with my man Get Like Coop. I stream on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 9 p.m. Pacific time. There is some drama surrounding this channel. You know, some of you guys may have seen my announcements on this channel. Some of you guys may have seen my community posts, and I'm trying to separate the NBA news from what's going on to this channel, despite me still posting on this channel. So if you happen to be interested in that, a link to that's going to be in the description down below, or just go to my backup channel, TheFlightMike TV. Now, without further ado, we have a lot of news to get to, so cue the music.
This intro looking nice, man.
What's going on, everybody? Your boy, TheFlightMike, back again with another NBA news video, and boy, oh boy, it feels so good to say those words. So today, what we're going to be discussing
Baby, what is this?
Is the odds that the Golden State Warriors could acquire Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, I'm not pulling this video out of nowhere. I woke up to Giannis being the top trend on Twitter and multiple articles from the Bleacher Report to the San Francisco Chronicle posting how the Warriors have been preparing to sign Giannis Antetokounmpo for years. And even furthermore, the Milwaukee Bucks view the Golden State Warriors as by far their greatest threat to maintaining their superstar and the current MVP. And if you ask me, I know a lot of you guys might disagree with this. Giannis, in my opinion, deserves the MVP. If the season stopped today, if you ask me, Giannis is the guy that should win the MVP award this year. He just keeps getting better and better. And
Of course, but LeBron's going to be a close second, though. You know what I mean? Giannis going to win it. LeBron's going to be a close second. No doubt about that. I agree with that.
Better. And here's the scariest part. The guy just turned 25. Theoretically speaking, this guy has not scratched the surface of his potential. So it's not like you're getting the twilight years of Giannis Antetokounmpo if you were to sign him. Whoever signs or trades for Giannis Antetokounmpo gets at least 3 to 4 of his best years, depending on injuries and depending on how he progresses. But considering the fact that he came into the league as a super raw project player that had to fill out, had to put on some muscle, and had to learn how to shoot at least somewhat adequately, we can assume that this guy's going to continue to develop into an even scarier monster than he currently is. Now, the top threat to the Milwaukee Bucks losing that star is obviously the Golden State Warriors. Now, I've made videos on this in the past, but they have never been this detailed. And what I want you guys to understand is there's going to be a lot that has to happen in order for Giannis to leave. And there are some things about this article that I fully disagree with. The first thing you guys have to understand is Giannis just seems obsessed with winning. He doesn't really care about large markets. He doesn't really care about growing his brand. He just wants to.
Yeah, that's true. You don't see Giannis going around always trying to promote his brand or anything like that. He's a hard worker, and he always focuses on his craft. You got to give credit where credit's due.
Win championships, and the Milwaukee Bucks, in my opinion, probably offer him the best opportunity to do that, because if he stays in Milwaukee, he has to go against teams like the Boston Celtics, the Brooklyn Nets, when they have Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving fully healthy, that is.
Yo, if Giannis should not leave, the East is a cakewalk right now. Not to mention, even with Kevin Durant coming back, you don't know whether or not him and Kyrie are going to have good chemistry. Him and the Bucks already have a good chemistry as it is. I don't see a potential threat in the East for the Bucks besides the Miami Heat. But they're not that big of a threat. And the Boston Celtics, even then, I don't consider them a threat that big. Because nobody on that team can guard Giannis. That's just a fact.
The Toronto Raptors and the Miami Heat, and I honestly don't think the Miami Heat will be a significant threat to them until another year or so when their players develop a bit more. But if you ask me, the Milwaukee Bucks are eons way, way advanced, way, way further in their development and their abilities to win a championship than any other team in the East. I think it's not even close. As a matter of fact, I think it's a foregone conclusion that the Milwaukee Bucks make it to the NBA Finals this year. In terms of experience, in terms of coaching, and in terms of how that organization has been run, in terms of star power as well, I don't think there's a team that could beat the Milwaukee Bucks in the Eastern Conference. Let's get that straight. If he was to go to the Golden State Warriors, Yes, you have Steph Curry. Yes, you might have Klay Thompson and Draymond Green and Andrew Wiggins, depending on how he decides to go to the Golden State Warriors. We're assuming he signs with them outright as opposed to getting traded to him. If he gets traded to him, that's a different scenario. We'll talk about that as well. But you still have to go up against the Los Angeles Lakers, which feature LeBron James, Anthony Davis. The Los Angeles Clippers that feature Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. The Utah Jazz that seem to be one of the deepest teams in the West after that trade for Jordan Clarkson. And let's not even get started with the Denver Nuggets and their star point guard, Jamal Murray. Now, at the same time, there's the Houston Rockets that are running some sort of mad science experiment down in Houston with not having a center in their lineup. You have the Dallas Mavericks, who are the current 7th seed, but
New
they
Orleans
feature a player that
problem.
was very, very close, a huge dark horse, but will eventually win an MVP at some point in his career in Luka Doncic. There is no doubt in my mind that it is significantly harder to get out of the West than it is to get out of the East. So in terms of winning a championship, at least for now, assuming there's not a lot of moving parts, which I don't see a lot of parts moving this offseason, considering the fact that this free agency class isn't really the greatest free agency class. As a matter of fact, the best player in this free agency class is probably Andre Drummond. Then Giannis's best chance of winning will probably be to stay at home, at least until the 2021 offseason. But here's the thing. The only way Giannis will be able to get out is if he stamps his feet and says, I demand a trade, which I don't see him doing when his team is in contention to potentially win a championship. But let's say something happens at the end of this season, assuming there is a season. At the end of this season, Giannis decides that he wants to leave. What is it going to take for the Golden State Warriors to get Giannis from the Milwaukee Bucks? Well, it's going to be very, very similar to what the Los Angeles Lakers had to give up in order to acquire Anthony Davis. Now, at first,
the asking price is going to be hefty. It's going to be hefty. The Bucks might want to ask for Stephen Curry for that trade, if that trade even went down. It could be a possibility. Who knows, bro?
Report stories suggested that Golden State can give up Andrew Wiggins, a first-round pick, and obviously it could be top 5 protected. Minnesota's top 3 protected 2020 first-round pick, and the Warriors' 2022 first-round pick, so 3 first-round picks in total. But even furthermore, they may have to give up Draymond Green or Klay Thompson. Now, Draymond Green, they could part with, but I don't think the Milwaukee Bucks want Draymond Green, with all due respect. I feel like Draymond Green only succeeds if he is in the Golden State Warriors, and Klay Thompson is significantly vital to their success, so I'm very unsure what the vision of the Golden State Warriors is if they were to give up Draymond Green or Klay Thompson. But even furthermore, if they were to do such a trade and swoop Giannis and Antetokounmpo this offseason, you have to understand what risk they're taking. First of all, they are damaging the fabric of the way they run their offense. They don't have Draymond, or they won't have Klay Thompson. One is a very, very, very transcendent shooter, whereas the other is a mismatch on the offensive side of the floor and a very, very important part of their defense on the defensive side of the floor. The guy that does all of the in-between stuff, the rebounding, the trash talking, the Dennis Rodman of the team, although they don't really play alike, but brings the same energy as Dennis Rodman, more or less. Now look, the Milwaukee...
Yeah, the whole dynamic of the Warriors is going to get turned upside down if they decided to bring Giannis in via trade. In my opinion, it's not worth it. You already got a good enough squad as it is. You know, just heal up, rest up, and come back stronger next season. Because I've been to the finals without KD. But the West is a different animal now.
Bucks also have to understand, if Giannis does leave in the 2021 offseason, he's not going to leave him empty-handed. Chances are, in order to make this work, it would be a sign-and-trade very similar to the one that Kevin Durant did for the Warriors when they acquired D'Angelo Russell. So the Milwaukee Bucks would not be left absolutely empty-handed. As a matter of fact, I feel like if this was to work, if Giannis was to sign outright, then chances are that the Bucks would get multiple first-round picks, and they would also get at least Draymond Green in return. But according to a league source, the Warriors have been preparing for years to make a bid at Giannis Antetokounmpo. General manager Bob Myers knows that to chart a course for long-term greatness, a team must maintain flexibility both in terms of its roster and future assets. This is the same type of advanced planning that helped the Warriors land Kevin Durant in free agency in July of 2016. And to give you an idea of what the Warriors had to do in order to add Kevin Durant, they needed to clear enough cap space to accommodate his 2-year, $54.3 million contract. The Warriors currently stockpiled enough assets in order to acquire Antetokounmpo in the event that he becomes available. Now, this is the part of the video that you guys might hate, because this is the part where we overanalyze very simple and mundane actions that Giannis Antetokounmpo did, so I apologize if this drives you a little crazy, but Giannis Antetokounmpo and Curry are really, really good friends. They're part of the same agency.
That's Curry right there, recruiting Giannis. It's that simple, man. You telling Giannis, yo, come to the Warriors, man. You know what I'm saying? You got me, got Clay, got Draymond. You know? You could fit right in that 3 spot. And I'm not superstar. I'm not selfish. You know what I mean? You won't get the ball anytime you want it, man. You know what I mean?
Which is kind of terrifying because LeBron James and Anthony Davis shared the same agency, and Rich Paul. When Giannis was asked to name his favorite players in NBA history, Giannis named Curry twice, and 3 weeks later, when Giannis was playing NBA 2K20, he chose the Golden State Warriors just so he could play with Curry. According to Ramona Shelburne,
and not to mention, he favors Curry a lot for the simple fact that he picked Curry up in the All-Star when he became All-Star captain, because Stephen Curry picked him up first. So that could be another possibility. That could be another possibility.
The Golden State Warriors have always been a huge threat to the Bucks in acquiring Giannis Antetokounmpo. And when Giannis is asked whether he would leave or if he would stay, he is always very cryptic, saying stuff like chasing greatness is a life mission. And at the same time, he's having a great time toying with the media, toying with the Milwaukee Bucks, and toying with all of us. You know, a couple months ago, he came out and said that it would be so fun to play with his brother on the Lakers, you know, which was already kind of wild as well. We made a video on that. And I guess Giannis is taking his time and enjoying being in the spotlight and, you know, driving all of us crazy. But if you ask me, at the end of the day, if Giannis is staying true to his word and he wants the best opportunity to win a championship, he has to stay in Milwaukee. Unless if something happens and the East becomes significantly more powerful, then there is no point in going to the West. Would you rather go up against...
It don't make no sense to go up to the West, because Giannis going to get bruised up, bruh. He's going to play in the strongest division with LeBron, AD, Kawhi, Paul George. And the Suns, they look like they're going to be on the rise too. They're fixing their management. Yeah, that's going to be the strongest division in the NBA if he went there. So I'll just stay in the East.
Against teams like the young Miami Heat, the Brooklyn Nets, who are still trying to figure it out. We don't really know their potential until Kevin Durant comes back. The Philadelphia 76ers, who still haven't figured it out, with all due respect. And the Orlando Magic as an 8th seed. Or would you rather go up against the young Dallas Mavericks, the young Memphis Grizzlies, who seem to be up and coming as well, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Los Angeles Clippers, the Denver Nuggets, and the Utah Jazz?
The Houston
Clearly,
Rockets.
the East is significantly
too much.
weaker.
Portland.
And if he wants the best chance at winning a championship...
You know, there's a lot of teams Giannis has to go against. A lot of teams. It's like every team in the West besides a few of them is great comp. But I'm sure Giannis is probably going to be up for the challenge if he ever decides to go to the West.
He should stay in the East. The only way I could really see him going to the West is either he fails at winning a championship in the East, or he gets this sort of emptiness after finally winning a championship in the East and says to himself, okay, what next? And he wants to grow his brand, so he goes out West. Either way, let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think Giannis Antetokounmpo would leave the Milwaukee Bucks? Do you think it's more likely that he stays in Milwaukee or he leaves Milwaukee? How about the Golden State Warriors? Do you think it's worth trading a 30-year-old Klay Thompson or one of the players that literally make the fiber of their entire team in Draymond Green or Klay Thompson? Or do you think it's not worth ruining what they have offensively and changing their offensive scheme to add a transcendent player like Giannis Antetokounmpo? I'd like to hear what you have to say. Aside from that, I'm your boy, TheFlightMike.
Whoa. This has been a very intriguing video, but if I was a betting man, I doubt Giannis leaving. The competition in the East is too easy. Not to mention, you're not gonna be overshadowed by Stephen Curry and Golden State, man. You got your own team. You're in an easy conference and an easy division. I would not give that up, man. Not give that up. Because three out of the five teams, including the Bucks in the Bucks division, they're not a playoffs team, man. They're not playoff teams. So I would if I was betting man, I'd bet Giannis staying with the Bucks. And hopefully he wins a championship with them. I really do. But anyway, I'm out of here. Let's hear that outro song play one more time. Man, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Be sure to like, be sure to comment, be sure to subscribe, and be sure to share the video. Yay! Now I'm out of here.